Hi. You know, I owe everybody a big apology. For the past year, I've been telling y'all that I'm Jesus, I'm the Son of God, I'm the second coming, I know all the answers, yada, yada, yada. Well, the part I have not been impressing upon y'all is the part that while I came to believe all this, I was actually on a UFO, an extra terrestrial craft, as far as I know. It wasn't from around here, I'll put it that way. But just in case, that none of this is real, and I have actually lost my mind and gone over the top, well, in my quiet time here, I kind of been doing a little research on mental illness. And you know what? I fit all the criteria for every mental disease you can name. I got paranoia. I'm schizophrenic, evidently. I'm a schizoid-pal. Yeah, I believe I am. Let's see. Antisocial, yes sir. Borderline, yep. Histrionic, especially narcissistic. Y'all know that. I'm the most arrogant son of a bitch you ever met for an old man. But, can't help it. Been that way. I mean, that's just one of my personality disorders. How's that? Okay, anxious or fearful? Absolutely. I've been anxious and fearful here lately. Got me a little sunshine here the past couple of days. Been out and about. Okay. And then it goes on to describe, symptoms of all of them. Well, I got all the symptoms. Here you go. Paranoid personality disorder. Pervasive mistrust, suspiciousness, misinterpreting friendly, neutral actions of others as hostile. And then I've got a notation there that says, there are no friendly actions. Hadn't been any here lately, is my point. Okay? Self-referential attitude. Yeah, I talk about myself all the time. I'm the only one I talk to, so, that's what I do. Tendency to bear grudges. Can't forgive or forget. Absolutely. I'm a spiteful old bastard. Fuck women, see. I didn't mean that. I'm just frustrated, in a bad mood. A combative sense of personal rights. Yes, sir, I do believe I have personal rights. Tendency to be litigious. Well, if I could find a lawyer with enough balls to take them on, I sure would. Excessive sensitivity to criticism and setbacks. That one, I'm guessing I probably am, probably a little bit excessively sensitive to it. Since I've become so paranoid about it, getting locked up again in one of them evaluation clinics, that I've more or less become an introvert here lately, and keeping pretty low profile and out of the limelight and off the grid. much as possible. Been confining myself to trips to the grocery store and the drugstore and yada yada, you know, and the liquor store. Yeah, goddamn right. You're gonna have a little drink once in a while. The Lord says that's fine. The Lord says we can do what we want to, or at least that's what He told me while I was on the UFO. Now, on everything I say about religion, I want you to put prefaces around. And remember that when I start babbling about religious stuff that I learned and how God introduced Himself to me in the form of Hank Williams and told me that Willie Nelson's my brother, Johnny Cash is my brother, you're my brother. We're all brothers. We're all His children. We're all His warriors. That's what we do, boys. We live lives. And we do the Lord's bidding. What He told me. But I was under the influence of aliens. So, you know, if I saw God as Hank Williams, that's the way the alien showed Him to me. How's that? And if I said heaven was Snowball White, because we'd wiped out every race except for the whites, and all that was left was us, you'd think I was nuts, but that's what I saw. That's what the alien showed me, and used the hook that they sunk in me, you know. Told me I was Jesus. And old Hank Williams, he put his arm around me and called me son, you know, the whole 9 yards. But I was on a UFO. And there were no trumpets, and there were no angels, and there were no streets of gold. What I saw was what I was told is where we go when we get through living our lives on this planet. And as far as I know, it's true because everybody I ever knew of on this planet was there. I sensed their presence because as I looked among the masses, I recognized every face. Every face. You know? I also knew every language. I also could recite Bible verses forward, backwards. I knew the entire Bible while I was there. It was in my head. I also thought that I served in many, many wartime eras. And I experienced holographic, we'll say, impressions. I've been brainwashed is what it boils down to. I think I'm part of some kind of government deal, man, that I signed up for a long time ago and have completely forgot about. I've been a big old sleeper cell sitting here waiting for June of 2017. Because long before I was put on that UFO, I could sense a presence observing me and influencing my actions and my timing. And I noticed that things would go smooth, perfect for a while. And I'd start noticing it and wondering what the hell's going on, you know? Because nothing would mess up. And that's not normal for me. You know, little things tend to go wrong, you know. I get mad at the bill collectors or the postman or, you know, little things, you know. Puts my mail in the wrong box. all the kind of things I worry about. And then all of a sudden I'm on a UFO. Oh, and by the way, I was in jail at the time, is what I thought, and what physically incarceration record shows. I was in jail, Dallas County Jail. 2.5 months. Went in. I remember the first 4 or 5 days, maybe. I remember parts of them. After that, I don't remember nothing till about the 5th or 6th week into it. About the end of the 5th week. And I suddenly come to in the hospital where I'm given an injection of what I'm led to believe is an alien concoction of medicine designed by whoever took me to where I traveled to. I don't know how else to put it, man. It's so hard to explain. And I try not to be pompous and, try to toot my own horn, or nothing like that. No braggadocious. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to pull anybody's leg. All I'm doing is trying to let you know what happened to me. And it was so real that for a year I've been enduring incarcerations in various mental facilities because of the impact it's had upon me. I mean, I've been suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome. That's all it can be from what happened. Because I experienced what I did, my visions of heaven at the bequest of the alien occupants of the UFO. How's that? I believe there's a bug in my brain that is me. This body is just a cocoon, and when I'm done with it, I will move on. And in my trip, I actually accomplished that feat. I learned how to do it. And they taught me how to do it. They fed us a very strict, lenient diet while we were on board. And it consisted of one little thin slice of bologna on 2 pieces of bread, 1 tube of peanut butter, 1 little bitty hard orange about yay big around. But they were the best oranges I ever tasted in my life. And that was the best peanut butter I ever tasted. And that bologna wasn't bad, Could have been starved. Because I was. And I was cold, and I was hungry. I was lonely. I was tired. I was in severe pain from injuries suffered at the hands of brutal police and guards at the Dallas County Jail. Because I said nigger, okay? I'm a bad man, I used a racial slur. Well, big deal. The word, kiss my ass if you're offended. Don't mean nothing. Well, it does, but I don't mean it hatefully. Well, I did when I said it. Because that dude's hurting me, bud. I told him, get off. So, and that's when they really got on. So, I paid for it, but I said it. So what? I'll say it again. It'll slip out sometime. So what? I'm an old white man. I can't help it. I'm growed up in Texas all my life. 68, 69 years. I've been in Texas and enjoying my life here. And that word just happens to be part of my vocabulary every once in a while. Not a big deal. I don't mean to disrespect. It just slips out. And it's not about black people. It's about certain black people. You know the ones I'm talking about. Got their britches down around their goddamn off their ass. Got their do-rag on, you know. Got their hate on for old white folks. Yeah, buddy. Ran into them. Sure did. But not among the prisoners. Prisoners I was in jail with was cool, man. They took care of me. They helped me out. They tried to help me. Because I was completely clueless, man. I was lost. I had no idea what was going on. And I was not in reality. And the guards could have cared less. They wouldn't have given a damn if I'd laid there and died. And them other prisoners told them, said, y'all better get this man out of here because he is dying in here. That's how they finally took me to the hospital, I think. First time I went to the hospital, the doctor was from Pakistan or India, somewhere like that. Everybody works for the goddamn state and city is from somewhere else. All them healthcare people from Africa. Yeah. Nairobi or somewhere. They all got them African or Jamaican accents, whatever it is. And they all wear wigs. That's the weirdest thing. Every goddamn one of them's got a wig on. The women. Beautiful black girls, beautiful. But bitches, one and all. I met maybe 2 or 3 that I'd spit on. Yep. Rest of them, man. Towards me. They'd tell me, you old motherfucker, what makes you think you're going to get what you want around here? Well, I don't know. I just thought I'd ask, Wasn't trying to start no shit. But, it's just the attitude they got. And I've dealt with it all year. And I don't want to deal with it no more. I'm done. I don't want to play this game. I know I'm not Jesus. What I experienced was something unique to me. And it's something that those aliens showed to me. Why? That's up to you. If you want to believe me, believe me. If you don't, don't. That's fine. They did not try to turn me against religion. Actually, what they did was show me a religion that I could understand and I could deal with, that the Lord come back to earth and dwelled on this planet as Hank Williams, the country and music singer who wrote all the pretty country songs that started it out, The king of country music, Hank Williams, was, according to the aliens, made God come to earth to experience the pleasures of the planet and the pleasures of physical form when you can enjoy it. Of course, now Hank, he didn't enjoy much of it. He was in a lot of pain, but he wrote a lot of beautiful songs, fathered a lot of children who are now Willie and Waylon and Johnny Cash and Marty Robbins and Bobby Bear and all of them, man. All of them are God's children. And he let them write those songs And he lets them sing those songs that we've been listening to all of our lives, and singing along with and enjoying, and kind of letting it kind of mold our personality, When you hear a good song you like, well, you kind of identify with it, right? I always enjoyed Bad to the Bone. Now that George thoroughly good, yes sir. He was one of my, if according to what the aliens told me, one of my father's children. How's that? I have many brothers. You are my brother, sir. Ma'am, you are my brother, ma'am. We're all brothers. Some of us just are in female form. But we are all brothers, technically. We are all God's children. That's what the aliens wanted me to understand, so I do. But I'm totally aware that while I was being shown all of this, I was locked up in the county jail, and the jail officials knew what was going on. They had, the doctor to check me out. Well, the first doctor, the Pakistani doctor I started to tell you about, she wouldn't treat me. She said I was combative because I asked her if I could have a tube of peanut butter that was laying on her table. I asked her for that, and she said, told him, guard that brought me there, said, I'm not treating him. He's aggressive. I said, no, I'm not. I'm hungry, bitch. So they took me back and put me in an isolation cell. And that's all I remember. That's where the two fat girls come in there and kicked me to see if I was still alive. When I moved, they just giggled. Guards. Two fat-ass bitches in uniform. I was laying in that floor, buck naked, had on a sock, and I think a pair of boxer shorts. That's all I had on, because they'd stripped me of everything else, dragging me around. Sons of bitches. Told my children I was combative and fighting them, and that's how they covered everything up. But you know damn well, if I'd have been combative and fighting them guards and attacking them guards like they claim, I wouldn't have got out in no Class A misdemeanor after 2.5 months. Hell no. I'd be in Huntsville right now. You guys know that. So, it's all so clandestine. And I know that I've been under mind control for the past year or more. I mean, they started, I think, before that. I could feel the sensations, but I couldn't recognize what they were. I just thought, damn, something ain't right. Something's too perfect today. Something is just not right. Something got to go wrong here directly. But, it wouldn't. I'd make every light. I'd walk into the store to buy something and be the first one at the checkout. People would just get out of the way. I mean, it was weird. But, and then that night I got arrested for the second time there, where I did my long stretch. The one where I spent 6 weeks in a wheelchair. Yeah. After I come out of the solitary confinement, in the 5th week of my incarceration, well, I spent the next, I say 6 weeks, not 6 weeks. I spent the next 3 weeks in a wheelchair. I couldn't walk. And all that happened to me in jail. When I got arrested, I was in perfect health. I'd been riding my motorcycle all day. And I got arrested, beat up in jail that night. And next morning when they took me to county, man, I was dying. And I could barely move. That's how bad I was hurt. And them county sheriffs that come to get me, they tried to help me all they could. Into the booking area and stuff. They were really trying to help me. They were nice guys. And, I just told them what happened to me on the way to jail. I said, them motherfuckers in Seagoville, they put it on me, boys. Because I had no shirt, and I was just in blue jeans, no shoes. I don't even remember if I had blue jeans on. Anyway, it's rough. It's rough. It's hard to remember all of it. But I'm trying. And I'm trying to write this stuff out and write it down. I'm going to, try to write a book. That's the best I can do. Tell y'all what happened and explain in detail. I've tried to do it like this, but my words just don't get out, and I'm obviously offending too many people. Because I don't believe anybody's hearing what I'm saying, because evidently I'm too stupid to do this, or I'm subconsciously blocking myself from doing it, or our forces are blocking me from doing it. Because I've been trying for a year to communicate with you folks. To tell you what happened. To tell you that the saucers are near, and they're coming. And when they get here, well, I'll have to tell you about all that at another time, in person maybe, okay? We'll talk in person about what's going to happen when the saucers get here. I can't put that out. No, sir. I will not put that out any more than I already have.